welcome everybody. We are doing episode 6 of The Drip.
Six already.
I know, right? My
That's
name's Nate.
amazing.
My name's Nathan Ware. I'm with my trusty co-hosts Mike Payne and David Oliveira. Say hello, fellas.
What's
Hello.
up, guys? What's up,
Our
world?
our first ever live video episode. Three faces made for radio. Here we go.
That ain't wrong.
Uh, So we thought we would do a little test run here with a full video
hmm
episode. We've done the previous episodes all in audio. We thought, hey, let's give it a shot in full video. Maybe we do like a live YouTube stream someday, and this can be kind of our test run. Maybe when we do, guest interviews in the future, we have the guest on video, so that'd be fun. So this is
And maybe in the far future, we have a little studio or something that we set up. Just saying. I don't know. I'm thinking ahead.
I think we need to
Thinking
think
ahead.
bigger, man. Like, these big podcasters and stuff, they do like live episodes at like Madison Square Garden or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe we go with that.
Baby
Can we,
steps.
can we
Baby
sell
steps.
out the Sphere in Vegas there? Maybe we get that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's doing all the 3D graphics on the back end?
We're gonna put
AI.
Mike on that. Mike, you're in charge
AI.
of the graphics when we do our Sphere episode. Yeah.
Just have the teardrop, the sphere, or
Yeah.
That
raindrop.
would be cool, though. I'm just saying. That
Maybe
would be
they
pretty
can
damn
like
cool.
you like wedge us in between like the Grateful Dead and the Eagles or something like that, when they're performing. So
Yeah, just get
I
us in
don't
there
know.
for a light 400,000 or something, whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's funny.
So we thought today, we've done these other episodes. We try to do as many work topics as possible. We have like vendors on talking security products and things like that. But we thought today, we're just going to have some fun. It's actually a holiday here in the US today. So, technically it's not really a work day today, right? So we should just have some fun and just we're going to talk fun topics today and keep it light. It's a good way to give our little video uh, test drive here.
Love it.
So I came up with some questions for you guys to roll through. You guys ready for some Nathan podcast questions?
Yeah, I'm ready for
Okay,
the quiz.
let's do it. So, as you guys know, I've moved recently, and whenever you move to a new location, there's like new restaurants, like even fast food restaurants, right? Where, you got all the typical ones, your McDonald's and all that stuff, right? But there's always like local fast food chains that you kind of, you get acclimated to. You're like, I've never seen this restaurant before. So we just thought we'd go around to like, what's everybody's favorite fast food chain? And it can be like a national chain. It doesn't have to be a local one. And we're in three very different areas. So I'm in Arizona. Dave's a Nevada resident
hmm
now, and Mike's Canadian. So we're gonna have some very different answers potentially.
Yep,
So
yep. You know mine. Mine
what's
is
yours, Dave?
Raising Cane's
Raising
chicken fingers.
Cane's. I have
Oh
driven by
my, they
Raising
must.
Cane's 1,000 times. I've never been to one.
Oh man, they must pluck those chickens straight from heaven, or I don't know their vetting process because that chicken is amazing and
They're
I
raising
love it.
special chickens over there
Yeah,
at the
they
Raising Cane's chicken farm.
something. They got that little, that little. I don't know. That's just really good though. It's
Hmm.
crazy.
It would be
Yeah,
more American style to just inject the chicken with some kind of crazy chemical to make
yeah.
them taste good. That
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
that's what they
probably
don't
maybe
do.
yeah,
Maybe they don't do
addictive.
that, and it sounds amazing, and it just tastes really good. So.
yeah, yeah. All right. Mike, what's yours? What do you got up there in the Great White North?
I really love I think they've got two or three locations, but it's called Kathleen's Grill, and
Okay.
they give you huge portions, and they're on our Spicer DoorDash,
Yeah.
but their restaurant is all 50 style, so you get the old milkshakes and the records on the walls,
Mm,
and
I see.
it's like
Yeah.
going into
Mm,
Happy Days.
yeah.
It's like those
Yeah.
diners. They call them the diner
Yeah,
type. Yeah.
yeah,
Classic.
yeah.
Y-
It's
You're
very
waiting
cool. We
you're
love it.
waiting for like Fonzie to show up, like walk through the door.
Do
Yeah.
Yeah.
they roller skate your food to you? You know how they used to
No,
down the little quad skates?
no, but they do have the little jukeboxes on the tables. You can have
Oh
your
yeah,
little
that's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Classic.
That's kind of
yeah,
cool.
Classic.
yeah.
That's kind of cool. All right. I'm
But
I'm a diehard Chipotle guy.
Chipotle.
Yeah, I'm a
Didn't
diehard Chipotle. I
didn't our
know that that's
cohort
lame too,
didn't our
man, but
cohort Anthony, like that's what I what's it, associate with COVID. I guess
COVID.
Anthony
Yeah.
Anthony
Yeah,
got it
but come
twice.
on, he claimed he got COVID at Chipotle, but I mean, what's the scientific, research behind that? Like, how could he actually make that
Yeah.
claim? Like he got COVID at
Yeah,
Chipotle?
this is true.
I
This
don't
is
know.
true. In my head, I think it's burned in there, so I don't go to it
Yeah.
because he got so sick.
So, so probably the most accurate answer for me, just because I've gotten to the point of laziness with this stuff, but I pretty much only eat at like I'm gonna call fast food chains where they have an order ahead app,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
down here, like there's In-N-Out Burger, which is, fairly popular, but I can't order ahead. I don't go to In-N-Out.
Mm,
Like if I can't order
yeah.
ahead, so it's like waiting for me, ready to go there, like I don't order.
I
Starbucks, I'm a big Starbucks guy because of
oh
that,
yeah. Oh yeah.
right?
I will say that In and Out, they're pretty damn quick, dude, to get you in and out,
For
technically.
yeah, for the
Yeah.
number of people that they are serving, I mean, with the
Right.
lines of cars, whatever, across the parking lot or whatever, and they do a pretty good job of like getting those people through there pretty fast. I'll give them credit, but I'm not waiting in those lines 20 minutes. I don't
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
against my religion to wait in lines for 20 minutes. So yeah, yeah, and
Uh,
same with Starbucks. When have you ever gone to Starbucks where you've done the order ahead thing?
that's yeah, that's
And
nice. You
but
just
you walk in and your drink is sitting there and there's like eight people in line and you want to like go over to the line and be like, guys, let me tell you
what are you
about this new
doing?
thing we got here. You can get on your little cell phone and that thing will just be waiting for you. Uh,
I don't think
Yeah,
I've ever walked into Starbucks and not seen a big line. Like it's
right.
right,
even up here. Yeah,
right.
it's
But that's the
crazy.
mystery is like, why are they waiting in line? You can
I
order
know.
ahead, it'll be waiting for you. Just have just like a tiny little bit of planning, just a little bit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
not a big
man.
coffee guy. I'm more of a Red Bull mixed with the syrups. I think they call them spritzers, Red Bull spritzer, but it's delicious. I shouldn't be
It's just
drinking it.
all about getting the caffeine into the blood flow.
That's what
So
it
you
is.
can do
Yeah.
it a myriad of ways.
Yeah.
Coffee, Red Bull, it's all. Yeah. So, all right. Very good, very good. Uh so Mike kind of gave us a local chain. So Dave, have you
I got one.
found you got one for like
Yeah.
local to you? What's
It's
one that
called Pahrump. It's a little town in Nevada. It's
yeah,
about an hour from Vegas north, and it's called El Jefes,
El
which is
Jefes.
it's Mexican, of course, right? You know what's crazy is I came to Seattle after having El Jefes. Oh, and it's like all the other food tastes bad compared to it now. It's crazy. I didn't know.
Mexican food specifically, or just all food? You're like, I'm just out on everything.
Mexican. I
Mexican.
went to
Okay.
another Mexican place. It was horrible.
Yeah, it is interesting. Interesting. Um, so I have kind of a similar one for my local and it's not really a fast food restaurant. It's actually like a butcher shop. So like here in Arizona, they have like a lot of Mexican markets. And this particular one is like a market with a butcher shop. And so you can go in there and buy like your carne asada or like all kinds of, pork pastor, like all the kind of Mexican meats at the butcher shops. It's like in like a glass case and you can buy it by the pound, right? But they also have like a little side deli thing and the burritos and the tacos and all that stuff there are just it's
Killer,
like
huh?
yeah, it's amazing, dude. And it is kind of like once you have that, like you don't even want to go across the street to Chipotle anymore. It kind of ruins Chipotle for me a little bit, but I can't order ahead on the app in the local Mexican butcher shop market. So it's called El Herederos. And yeah, so that's good. Good stuff. All right. So next question for you guys is what's the app on your phone that you find fascinating, that you use all the time, that makes your life better, that would surprise people that you use it as often as you do? Mike, do you got one?
Yeah, yeah. Mine's not that fascinating, but I
Yeah,
use
that's
the
awesome.
weather app constantly up here because the weather changes so drastically. But
Yeah.
we use it for planning for our camping, kayaking trips, hikes,
Okay. Okay.
getting out. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's boring, but I'm also almost 60, so
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I also live in a
Checking the
place.
weather.
Yeah, I mean, I also live in a place that has like kind of schizophrenic weather. So like we're on the weather app a
Yeah.
lot. Like, the other day we had like a huge
That's funny.
lightning storm, right? So you want to know when lightning's coming in or like when big monsoon rains are coming in or something like that. So yeah. Yeah.
My app is not so fascinating, and I was looking at like my app usage. It's Outlook, brother. That's that's my email client.
I
That's
mean,
my
look,
most
we take it for granted. We take it for granted, but it is a freaking amazing app. But we
it
we use it so
is.
much we take it for granted.
I
Yeah.
know. I know. And then
Yeah.
the other one for me, of course, no surprise, I'm known to place a little bet on some sports, but Kalshi, have you ever seen that or heard of that one?
Yeah, I haven't really used it, but yeah.
It's
Uh,
cool because it's
yeah.
like everywhere, and I think how they get around it is they're like, oh, we're just doing trades on predictions markets.
Hmm.
That's
So
the one you
it's
can bet on anything, right?
yeah, like there's I
Yeah.
know we're not going to get into politics, but it's like,
Yeah.
will the or Strait of Hormuz open on September 1st?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Right.
And there's odds and stuff. So, but I stick to sports. I just thought that was funny. I saw that one today when I was looking. I was like, can bet on some weird stuff. So,
Yeah.
but I'm in that one, and that's probably my most exciting or fascinating one. But a lot of the times I look at Reddit too. I'm on the Reddit app, just doing
Yeah.
Okay.
just
Okay.
kind of, but those are my top three. Outlook, Reddit, and Kalshi or Kalshi. I forget how you say it,
Okay.
but
Okay.
yeah.
All right. That's kind of cool.
I don't think people would be surprised that I use Kalshi though, and like that people that know me. So
So sometimes when you go through like this question specifically, because I kind of stole this question from like some other podcast stuff I listen to. So like I don't know if you guys know who Marquez Brownlee is, but
mm,
he's kind of like a tech review guy, and they did this question, and his was Google Maps. So kind of like what you said, Dave. It's like you don't have to get real crazy with it because like Google Maps just is a freaking incredible app, and we use it all the time, and
yep,
we just kind of take for granted that it's a pretty incredible app. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so mine is actually kind of a combination of a couple apps. So I've gotten into like home automation stuff, and I am admittedly
That's cool.
an Amazon guy, and so um, I have to say this really quietly, or she'll come on.
Yeah.
Um, so that app, uh, I got one right here. So she'll come on and like say
Yeah.
something to
She's
me, like tell me a joke,
listening.
right? Right? Yeah, she is listening. I know she's listening. She's listening right now. Like, what are these three guys talking about? Anyways, so the Amazon, you can connect it to a bunch of home automation stuff. So I got like some light switches, for example, called Caseta Lutron
Hmm.
light switches, and then you can connect it to her, and then you can like have her turn light switches on. So like things like that. So like that app right there, you can do all kinds of stuff with. I'm just using that as one example, but it's that app paired with other things. Or like thermostats, that's another one. You can turn your
Heat up and down.
yeah, with your voice. So you just say her name and say, turn on the lights in the master bedroom, and then they turn on. It's amazing. You can even do like
Curtains,
turn
auto
on.
curtains.
Yeah, I don't have those.
That'd be
I
nice.
tried I tried to convince my wife that that was a great idea. I lost that argument.
Yeah.
Um, but you can do things with the lights. Like let's say you just want to have them on just a little bit. You could say like turn on lights in the living room 10%. And then it would just give you this nice, you have to have
Mm,
the dimmable lights, of course, to do
right.
that, but it'll do stuff like that. You can do schedules, you can have it like come on at times or like when you come home or something like that. There's
You have a
motion
smart
detectors.
refrigerator, Nate?
Okay, so this is a good question. I think our refrigerator does have some app thing. I have not found a reason to have that though.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
ask. That was my
I
next
know.
question.
I have a
What
limitation.
is
Why? I know my
yeah,
oven does, dude. I know I saw the little
right?
QR code on the oven for that, but again, like,
That's nice if you're gonna like put, I don't even know when you would use that, honestly. Will you put something in the oven, but isn't that gonna go bad? So then it's like, I don't know.
well, okay, I
Strange.
have a different app for that. I have a Bluetooth meat thermometer. You guys ever seen one of these?
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Great product here, by the way. It's called Thermo Maven. And it's about the size of a cell phone. Then it has a Bluetooth connection. So you connect it to your cell phone app. And then it has these little wireless probes. So you can just stick the probes in your meat and you open your app and it tells you the temperature of the
Exact
meat.
temperature. That's actually pretty nice
Yeah,
because
it's really nice.
when
And
you're
then it'll
cooking,
beep
you
at
need that.
you. Yeah, it'll beep
Yep.
at you like if it's like getting too done, you can set like what's my limit temperature and then it beeps at you.
Mm.
So yeah. I should
Yeah.
probably say that's an honorable mention for me for my favorite app.
I was just gonna say is
Yeah.
that one of your apps you grilling
I
all the time?
yeah, absolutely. We
Hmm.
love to barbecue. So, but the Amazon app is probably the one that I have a lot of cool stuff with that. So, yeah.
My wife has a real beef with that because she'd come on, she was like, "Hi, Michael." I
Oh,
call him
she don't
Michael.
like
Ah,
I call him
ah,
Michael.
little jealousy, a little jealousy with the AI.
Wow.
Okay. The AI is getting a little too friendly with Mike.
I know.
I don't like the way she says your name.
Back off, lady.
That's hilarious, man.
Oh my goodness, man. Holy cow. All right, so let's
Uh,
flip the script. What's the app that you're just like, what the hell? This one's no good. You have one of those on the phone
mm,
that you're just like, this somebody needs to do something about this app. I'll give you,
uh,
mine,
yeah.
go ahead, Mike.
mine is a weird one because I use it, but I find it overrated. Is Facebook now, and it's because
Mm,
the algorithms and the ads and stuff are not relevant to me. And
Mhm.
I used to use it to keep up with family and friends. Finding
Yeah.
family and friends on Facebook now is like,
You got to
I'm
work
seeing
for it.
everybody else's lives. Yeah.
You got to work for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Mine is Discord, but here's where I think I might be getting old. If you have you ever tried to use Snapchat or Discord? And it is just the most, it's not intuitive. It's not laid out how all other apps are laid out. You have to go
Mhm.
into three menus to dig into one. It's like I feel like I'm like how do I go to this message? I feel like I'm an old school, person not knowing how to work a phone. And I'm just like, who designed this? So I
Yeah.
don't like they're hard. And I use Discord for like calling with over phone calls or like a voice call or share screen, stuff like that with my nephews. But it's like I have to go through 30 menus just to go and turn up the volume somewhere. I'm just like, why? Well, who
Because
need a
that
redesign?
was a gamer app, right?
It
Really, when it
is,
came
yeah,
out, right?
gamer app
Yeah.
and community, right? So people make a Discord server. This is where all the people that like to play the game or Discord server congregate, and then you can do video sharing and calls and games and stuff like that. But yeah,
Mhm.
it's like a community-based VoIP, I
Okay.
would say. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good. Okay. So mine, now I will say generally, I'm an Apple guy. I like most of the Apple apps. They're generally pretty good. The one I would give the lowest marks to is what do they actually call it? Hang on here. I think it's just called the measure and level app.
Oh, leveler or whatnot.
Well, there's
Yeah.
two functions. So it has a level, but then it also has a function where you can measure. So like you could go to a wall and like click it and then find okay.
Line to
And
line,
yeah,
right?
and when you first use it, you're like, oh, wow, that's amazing, right? That's really cool. I can just click and like drag and like boom, it tells me that that's 4 feet 8 inches. The problem is that it is not that accurate.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Right.
say.
So, like, if you were building something and you used that thinking, oh, this is like as good as a tape measure.
Nah,
eh,
yeah.
and I think where it came up for me was, we moved recently, and so when you're moving, you're like hanging pictures, right? You're like, in your new place, you're hanging pictures. And then so you're thinking, oh, I just whip my phone out and use the level on my phone to hang pictures. And then you go into the room and they're like, and yeah, so I'm thinking, let's stick with the old school tools, like a bubble
Yeah.
level and like an old school
Yeah.
tape measure. And
That
let's stick
you
with
know
that
that's
because the
level.
phone is not mastering those two tools, I don't think.
That's hilarious.
So, I mean, I think it's like kind of more harm than good when you like use like I was putting some shelving up. Well, shelving is not like a picture where you can just kind of rearrange it. Like you put shelving up, it's up there crooked. And
Yeah.
Everything's going down, eh?
yeah, so I was like, I kind of used my phone as the level, and I was like, I think this is right. And then I kind of looked at it, like, oh God, good thing I didn't drill any holes, right? So
Not
yeah.
quite
I would I would
accurate, huh?
I would
Yeah.
recommend just getting some old school tools for those two features there, measuring and leveling. So, all right, well let's move on to a new one. What's an online contributor? Now this could be a podcaster, could be a YouTube person, could be any kind of like social media influencer or whatever that you feel is actually pretty good and is underrated? You guys have one?
This for me was hard to even think about because I can't even think of influencers off the top of my head that there's this Lionel Tech Tips. There's this one guy, he does tech
Mm,
tips on YouTube.
okay.
And I actually think so sometimes when being a tech in the IT, sometimes I see these content creators and I'm like, this is stupid. Like he's giving bad information to
There's a lot of
people.
bad ones. There's a lot of
Yeah,
bad ones.
but
Yeah.
it's like they're self-proclaimed IT gurus, right? But Lioness or Lionel Tech Tips. It's a
Okay.
YouTube channel. I think it's Linus, so but I'm actually
Okay.
like this guy. A lot of people could learn from this guy. You know what I mean? So a lot of
Okay.
system admin.
All right. I'm gonna check that one out. I'm gonna search on
Yep,
that one later. Mike, what's
yep.
yours?
I think he's getting a lot of buzz now, but when I first started was Midas Touch. It's independent news, and
Ah,
that's
Midas
kind of a
touch.
okay.
rare
Mm.
commodity nowadays. And then
Yeah.
my second one is this one called The Drip.
Nah,
It's really underrated.
I've underrated. Shameless plug. Love it.
Speaking of which, you know what I forgot to do right at the beginning of the episode? Oh man, I'm like terrible podcast host over here. I forgot to tell people like I normally do on every episode. You
Ah,
can
yes.
email us at the drip,
Good segue.
and we're searching for 5-star reviews. So go to your podcasting
Good or
app,
bad?
hit us up with a
Yeah.
5-star review, and we will read your review live on the next drip
Hmm.
episode. There we go. So we got that in there. Put that in there. Okay,
Perfect.
beautiful. All
Perfect
right.
segue.
All right, I came up with two. I had two online contributors that I'm going to call one honorable mention, and this is a tech one. Do you guys know Maddie McTech? Do you know that one? Okay,
I don't think so.
Google search Maddie McTech. Totally goofy dude. He's like this goofy guy, and he just does like these 30-second tech tips. And they're great. I mean, they're not all great, but like once in a while he hits one. He's usually got like a website or something like that you've never heard of that is going to teach you something. Anyways, honorable mention to Maddie McTech. Okay, so that's the tech one that's like if I just if I just want to be entertained from a tech perspective for 30 seconds, Maddie McTech.
Oh, I've seen this on TikTok and stuff like
Yeah.
he's kind of viral there
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah. Because they're yeah, he kind of
Hmm.
caters to the reels, like that kind of format. So like yeah,
Yeah, the short
TikTok
format.
or yeah, the
Yep.
short format. Yeah. Yeah. And then but the one I was gonna say is like my kind of my guilty pleasure online guy is Jose Monkey. You ever seen Jose Monkey? You ever
No,
seen that one?
no.
Okay. It's
Jose.
it's again, it's like 3 to 4 minute videos if you just need to like go brain dead for 3 to 4 minutes, but they're actually pretty interesting. So here's how it works is you do like a selfie video somewhere and you'll do like a 360-degree panoramic thing of wherever you're at.
I've seen this.
And then you say,
Mhm.
find me, Jose Monkey. And he has to
Oh
use
yeah.
little tidbits of details in the video to figure out where you are. And he's damn good
Yeah,
at it. He's way better at it than I would be. and
that's
he
crazy.
and he finds people in the weirdest places. Like,
There's there's that. It reminds me of a game that people play. It's called like geolocate, and they put you
yeah,
in some. It's like Google Maps. They put you in a random area, give you a panoramic view, and you have to guess it. And people are
yeah,
good at that, man. It's crazy.
yeah. But if I was like sitting in a doctor's office and just needed to kill 15 minutes, I'd watch a couple of Jose
That's the one.
Monkey videos. It would make the time go
Yeah,
past. And like, there we go. So yeah, there you
that's
go.
cool.
Jose
Jose
Monkey.
Monkey. I starred these two.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
me too.
yours was called, was it Linus Tech Tips?
Linus Tech Tips.
Like
Yep.
Linus?
NUS. Yeah.
Okay. Linus
Linus
Tech
Tech
Tips. All right. I'll
Tips.
find it. I'll find it.
He's
Okay.
actually pretty good. So,
Yeah.
yeah. He's kind of he buys like outrageous $100,000 projectors for movies and then does a review on it.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we thought we'd wrap up things today with since it's World Cup, everybody's excited about the World Cup. Naturally, the US not going to win it. I don't think Canada is either, Mike. Sorry. But it's fun, right? It's going on in North America, so it's fun. I thought what I'd do is I'd do a World Cup trivia with you guys. and I put together 5 questions, and we'll see who wins the World Cup Trivia Challenge, the Drip World
Not
Cup Trivia
me.
Challenge.
Yeah, but let's do it.
But that's part of the fun, is I know neither one of you are big soccer fans. And so if you get these right, it'll almost just be by accident. And that's part of the fun.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, so here's the
Just,
format of the
just,
game.
just quick on that. It was
Yeah.
funny. I was talking to my wife, and she's like, "Well, soccer should be called football because they actually use their feet.
Football.
Football, they use their hands.
Yeah, it
They
is
only
a
kick it a
little.
few times." I was like, "Yeah, I guess you're right, Alexa."
I I feel like there's a story there as to how American football got called football. Like, what I
Yeah.
mean,
What
considering
is
that,
that? You would think we'd
considering
know.
that the English or whatever had already named what we call soccer football, why is it when they invented America? I don't know. That's a whole side. We're going to need to go down that
Next
rabbit hole
podcast.
next
No, I'm
Rabbit
just
podcast.
hole. Yeah.
Yeah, football, American football season will be starting soon. We'll talk about that in a future
That's actually
podcast.
Yeah.
perfect, actually.
Good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
future
I
podcast.
like it.
All right, so here's how we're going to do it. I've got 5 questions for you. Okay. When I ask the question, don't blurt out the answer. Just raise your hand like that when you're ready to answer. Okay. And then I will ask each of you to answer, and we'll go back and forth. So the first time Mike will answer first, the second time Dave will answer first. Okay.
10-4.
You got it? Okay, so the first question is for 1 point. Who won the last World Cup? Again, don't blurt it out. Raise your hand when you're ready to answer. So who won the last World Cup?
I think I'm wrong, but I'm going to go with Brazil.
Dave?
Manchester. I don't
What country is that, Dave?
know.
Country.
I don't know.
Country is Manchester.
Oh, my fault. You said country. My fault. My fault. My fault. I was thinking team. See
This
what
is
I'm saying?
quickly turning into one of these, like, when they do these like street interviews in New York City where they ask
Yes,
like
that's
like
me.
women, like, hey, do you need football questions? Okay. Okay, so neither one of you get a point on that one. The correct answer would be Argentina. Messi's
Okay.
team, Argentina.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so this one, you actually need to name 5 things. It's not as hard as you
5.
think, though. Yeah. And Dave, you got to go first on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay. So there's a number of American cities hosting World Cup soccer games. Name 5 American cities hosting World Cup soccer games.
Seattle.
Okay.
That's about all I know, honestly. New York.
Okay. So
Okay.
3 more. And I'm not telling you whether these are right or wrong. We're just
Okay.
accepting 5 American cities, and then Mike's going to
Okay.
do 5, and we'll see if either one of you get this right.
Oh man, I don't even know any other, to be honest with you. This is definitely one of those situations where they go on the I'm the camera person and know nothing about it so that they can laugh at me. Um, Austin. I don't know, just Texas. I
Okay.
don't know. Where else would they play this stuff? California? Let me give
We need a
what is it?
city.
San
We need a
Francisco.
city.
San
Yeah.
Okay,
Francisco.
San
My
Francisco.
fault.
Okay.
And then somewhere on the East Coast, but where? Uh Miami. I don't
Okay.
know.
So
Miami,
that's
Florida.
okay. So we got Seattle, San Francisco, Austin, San Francisco. What was your other one that you had in there?
Uh Now I'm even blanking.
So wait,
Uh
Seattle, San Francisco,
yep.
Austin, New York. Miami
New
is
York.
so
That's what it
okay.
was.
Okay,
Miami and New
so
York.
that's Dave's 5. So Mike, what are your 5?
Seattle. I think it was New Jersey, Kansas, LA, and uh, where's the other one? Uh, Chicago.
Yeah.
It's a tie. You each got 4. You
You're
each got
Oh
lying.
4.
man.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so the only one you got wrong, Dave, was Austin.
That's wild to me
So
because
Dallas
that's
and
just
Houston are the 2 Texas places they're hosting, not Austin. And Mike,
mm.
Mike, you were at the precipice. Chicago is not correct.
No.
But all your other ones are good. Yeah, Kansas City, which a lot of people don't know. Kansas City's like quite
I didn't
possibly the
know that.
biggest soccer city in the US is Kansas City.
That's
They're like
crazy. I did
wild
not
about
know
soccer
that.
there. Yeah, but you got all those other ones were good. So okay, so you
I'm
know what we're gonna do? It was
tripping.
a
I didn't
tie. We're
think
gonna give
that's
each of you
crazy.
1 point. We're gonna give each of
One
you.
point.
All right.
We'll
Yeah,
share it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this
Take
next
it.
one is a closest to the pin. All right. In other
Okay.
words, I'm gonna ask you for a number, and then you're each gonna give me a number, and whoever is closest is going to get the point. So somebody's guaranteed to get a point here. Okay. But it's 1-1 right now. Okay. So, Mike, you're going to go first on this one. Okay. Last night was a huge game. Did you guys happen to know what game was happening last night? You know what game was happening? No? Okay. Mexico was playing South Korea in Guadalajara, Mexico. So basically a home game for the Mexican fans. Big game. Okay. And Guadalajara is like a big soccer city for Mexico, right? So it's
Yeah.
important. It'd be like playing at Lambeau Field or something for American football. Okay. So what was the average ticket price to get into the stadium and watch that game yesterday in the Guadalajara stadium? What was the average ticket price?
This isn't USD. This would be there.
This is in US dollars. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
giving it to you
Yeah.
because I don't know pesos on
I don't know.
OSS.
Basis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So US dollars, what was the average ticket price? Mike, I'll let you go first here.
I'm gonna go with 1600.
Okay. Dave, what do you
I'm gonna
think?
go with Mexico makes me want to go lower, but I think people are
Yeah, I know. That's
traveling
what I was.
and tourists are going. So I think 3K.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
$3,400 was the
Oh
average
wow.
ticket price.
That's crazy. I
The
knew it was
the
nuts.
the low end ticket average for like the cheap seats was 2,300 bucks.
Oh, I'm way
Damn.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
close, Dave.
That was
So and
crazy.
then
I
figure what
was thinking
the
like,
good seats, right, would be.
yeah, I was thinking like there's probably a lot of tourists coming to it. So the prices get cranked and it's the World Cup. So,
Yes.
well, cool.
Yes.
I've been guessing pretty
Go
on
ahead,
point
Dave.
besides my first answer.
So
I'd like
Dave
to
just took the lead. Dave
recant
just took the
that.
Yeah.
lead. Two to one. Dave's got the lead. We got a couple questions left. All right. So the stadium in Guadalajara, Mexico, it's a very cool stadium. Very cool stadium. And it's really one of the cooler stadiums on planet Earth. It's that cool. Okay. The outside exterior walls are coated with something. What would be your best guess as to what the outside, now these are vertical walls, they like this, right? What would be your best guess in Mexico? What would they coat the outside walls of the Guadalajara soccer stadium with? Dave, you're up.
I think Mike is, right?
No,
Mike
Yeah.
goes
Mike went
first.
first last time.
I went.
Oh, did he? My fault.
You tried though, Dave.
It's trying to get it. My fault. Hey, you're not trying. You know what I mean? What would they coat the outside walls with?
Mhm.
Um,
Maybe
Bug
cover.
repellent?
Maybe cover is a
Oh,
better is it?
cover.
Yeah, maybe
Okay,
cover
okay.
coat is what would be the exterior
A
outside
wrap,
wall?
like a
Yeah, a
wrap.
wrap. Yeah, what would it be?
Okay. I would assume it would be something soccer team related of players or like,
Yeah, yeah, actually,
yeah,
you're kind of correct on this. Yeah.
okay. And probably a specific player who's the star of the show or something. I don't
Mm,
know.
no.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think. My guess is wrong.
Mike, what do you got any guesses?
I'm similar to Dave, but I was just gonna say that the Mexican team all around the outside. But
So it's really interesting. Okay, you guys should Google this right now. Okay, Guadalajara Soccer Stadium. What the outside walls are covered in is grass. It's vertically grown grass. Do you see it?
Why?
Do
I
you,
see it
do
right now. I see
yeah.
it.
Now, which begs the question,
Huh.
how do they cut the grass?
Mm.
Right? Because if you're gonna go, it's real grass, by the way. That's not fake grass. It is real grass, like your front lawn, grown
Oh yeah,
vertically. It's
that
at a
would be
slight angle,
interesting.
right?
It's
Right?
quite an angle.
So what they
Mm.
use is they have these mowers that are on ropes that they hang down, and the
Uh-huh.
mowers have like a hover feature. They blow air out the bottom. It has like a hover feature, and it cuts the grass. They just like kind of basically just let them
Do they
flow down
hang
the
from the
wall.
top or they're at the
Yeah, they have
top
like
and
guys. I think they have guys with like ropes. The mowers are on ropes and the guys are at the top and they're basically, lowering the mower up and down basically on the ropes.
it looks pretty damn
Wild.
nice though.
Yeah, it's
That's a
it's
lot of
really
work.
Just
interesting.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
very
lot of
interesting.
work. It's
Yeah.
different too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't ever guess
Nate,
the grass.
would you ever go to a soccer game? Is that something that piques your
Not for
interest?
$3,400, I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
yeah. No,
But I've
no,
been to a
not
lot of
that.
soccer
Me
games. I mean,
neither.
I've been to a lot of Seattle Sounders games. I've been to a lot of Seattle Sounders games.
You've been to some
Very
big
fun.
ones, like
Well,
some
yeah,
big
so the
games, like
biggest Sounders game I've ever been to is they hosted the MLS Cup, which
oh
is like
right.
the Super Bowl of the MLS. They played Toronto and they won the MLS Cup in Seattle in 2019, I think it was, right?
Oh,
It
that's
was a
probably a good
year or
one.
two before
Yeah.
COVID. And so they won the MLS Cup in Seattle against Toronto, and I was at that game. So it was very fun.
Oh yeah, I do
It
remember that.
was it was it was a party, man.
It
It
was a
was
wild time, huh?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the stadium was full and it was,
City was going wild.
yeah, I mean, because for
Yeah.
soccer fans, it is literally like the Super Bowl for North American soccer. So,
Right.
which granted isn't as big as like, English soccer or whatever, but still is a big deal. So,
Yep. Yep.
all right, so no points there, but Dave still holds a hearty 2-1 lead, which is,
Mhm.
perfect for soccer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
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 High scoring
Perfect.
game.
Yeah, it's a high
Yeah.
scoring game. We have a high
Yeah.
scoring game happening here. So, all right, so we got one last question. So Europe has the most teams in the World Cup. You'd probably expect that, right? What continent has the second most teams in the World Cup? And Dave, you get to go first on this one. You guys have like a 1 in 6 chance of getting this one right.
Uh,
So
yeah,
and
I'm
it's not
gonna
Antarctica. I'm gonna give you a tip. It's not Antarctica.
yeah. I was gonna say Africa.
Okay, Mike, what's your guess?
Yeah, that would have been mine too, because
Yeah.
all the
A
different
lot of
teams.
different
Yeah,
teams and yeah,
There you
it's
go. You
not
guys both
yeah.
got it. It's
Let's
Africa.
go. So
Well
winner,
done. Well
winner,
done. Well
right?
done.
Winner.
3-2 soccer match. Again, that's a
yeah.
high
There you
scoring
go.
shootout we got here.
Uh,
Yeah, well done, guys. Yeah,
that's
it's actually kind of
hilarious.
funny. So last night's game, Mexico, South Korea, was a huge game. You'd have to kind of understand like the World Cup standings to understand why it's a huge game, but it was a very important game. And it was Mexico hosting in Mexico, right? So like big deal for them, right? 1-0. And the one goal was basically the South Korean goalkeeper just made a completely boneheaded error and
Mm,
they gave up a goal. This guy has to feel awful. Like, I mean, he had to go
that's
back to his
horrible.
hotel room last night. Like, oh
Mm.
my God, like his night was shattered. So, anyways.
Oh,
And
harsh.
they really use the goal differential for the
Yeah.
final standings. Like if you
Yeah.
scored six and you didn't let any in, that's amazing.
Yeah,
So when
that's
you
like the
have a
Yeah.
tie,
tiebreakers.
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah,
Yep.
right. Yeah.
I will say one thing me and Mike were talking about before the call. I don't understand in soccer. Okay, there's 90 minutes in a period, right? Or at the right. And at the
Mhm.
at
very
the end of the
end, the
game, yeah.
last period, it says +6. So I assume, oh, 6 extra minutes for overtime, right?
That's
Well, it
right.
go
It's stoppage time. That's kind of what it is. Yeah.
okay, so here's the next part. So then 96 minutes comes and goes, and they're still playing for 5 minutes because does the ref decide, oh, let me give you an extra 5 minutes and then just
Yeah.
cut it off? That's weird,
That's
right?
that's exactly what happened.
So the ref
It's
could just be like, I'm gonna give you guys 3 minutes to try to score, and then okay, now we're done.
Yeah,
Like
so there was a
that's
game the other
strange
day
to
where
me.
like, yeah, they had like 6 minutes of stoppage time, but then in that 6 minute period, there was like an injury,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
So
okay.
then the game kind of stopped in the stoppage time to like deal with this guy who was probably faking an injury anyway, but
Yes, yeah.
whatever.
Strategy.
But and so the ref just like arbitrarily tacked on like an extra 3 minutes because he
Yeah.
didn't want to like lose out of his 6 minute stoppage time with like this dude, rolling on the ground for 3 minutes because he twisted his
Yeah.
ankle. So yeah, it's totally
Yeah.
arbitrary.
It's
Yeah.
so they're
You,
just like they can let it go like a little bit. Like, has anybody ever in history was like, why did you let it go that crazily? Like, or
oh
no, is there
yeah.
like a
Oh yeah,
yeah, okay.
there's often times where like, what?
Yeah.
You should have, yeah, that happens a lot.
You
So
should have ended the game. Something like that. But
they have the
that's cool.
technology to be precise with time, and they literally refuse to use it. That's what it
Yeah.
basically boils down to.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of like the umpires with baseball before. Now they have
Right,
ABS now. So
right. Same
Yeah.
thing in baseball. Like they have the technology to be perfect with it. We don't want to use it because tradition.
tradition, exactly.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Although I could see in baseball, a slow game just got even slower now when they challenge in strikes and balls. And it's
They're
like,
pretty quick with it. Admittedly, though, they're pretty
yeah,
fast with it. I mean, they do those like ball strike review things in like, a minute or whatever. So it's very quick. But
Yeah, they
yeah.
are pretty quick. And I love when the ump gets called out like 3 times in a row. And
Yes.
they're just like
Yes.
3 times he's wrong, and he's like, ugh, you know.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
It's good stuff.
Continue. All right, boys. Well, we should probably wrap up there. Nice job on the first time with our video episode. We'll see how this actually rolls
yeah,
out.
Yeah,
But
it'll be
pretty good
interesting.
first run for us, I think. So good job.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
we'll just mention before we go, again, you can email the podcast, the drip at rainnetworks.com. That's the drip all spelled out at rainnetworks.com. And of course, we're always fishing for 5-star reviews. So go on your favorite podcasting app, leave us a 5-star review.
Good or bad.
All right, guys.
yeah.
Well, have a great day.
All
Thanks
righty.
for listening and catch us next month for episode 2.